Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm really glad you could join me once again. So as you can see, the title of today's video is called End of an Era. So let me explain why in this video. So some of you may know, who've been following me from the beginning, that 5 years ago I created my own collection of products. Now these products were born from my love of the Cotswolds, where I used to live. And I just wanted to create something that would capture the essence of that beautiful part of the world. It was a place that was very inspiring for me, somewhere that I really loved, and I wanted to capture it in something that I could share with the world. And I thought the best way to do that would be through a fragrance. So I worked with a perfumer who was based in the Cotswolds. He has created fragrances for some of the world's best fragrance houses, household names, and I went to him. I told him exactly what I was looking for, the essence that I wanted to capture. We worked together, we looked at different notes, and we came up with this wonderful fragrance that I turned into a candle and a diffuser, and it was called Botanica, and I released that 5 years ago. And you know, I had great success with that product because I think the beauty of it was it really captured a moment that I had really lived. And when I brought it into my own home before I released it out into the world, I lived with it for a little while and I saw that this was a beautiful fragrance. It filled the house, even when it wasn't burning, it smelled so beautiful, and I just knew that I'd captured something very, very special. So when it did go out into the world, and all of you so kindly bought it, it was a great thing, and I've had so many emails over the years. If you look on the Nicolas Fairford website, you can see there are hundreds of 5-star reviews about the candle and the diffuser, and it was a product that really just captured the imagination and really just was something that a lot of you really liked. But I haven't had this product available for sale for about 18 months now. And a lot of people have been emailing me asking, will it ever be available to buy again? So I've had to make some decisions. Because for me, I always like to keep life fresh and moving on. I have changed so much since 5 years ago in so many different ways. My appearance, the things that I like, the things that I'm interested in, and that is just a natural progression of living. As you grow and as you age, you change and things become different. So when I created Botanica, the Cotswolds was my muse, kind of, and even though it's still a place that I absolutely love, I've lived in Edinburgh for 6 years. I'm a city boy now, and my tastes and style have changed. So I think it's important to move ahead, move on, and I was kind of thinking perhaps it's time to let go of Botanica. And that is what I am going to do. But before I do that, I just thought it would be a real shame if we didn't go out in style with a bang and just say goodbye and celebrate this really beautiful product that has become not only part of my history, but all of yours too, who've been watching this channel, who've bought the candle and enjoyed it. So I've decided for our last hurrah, we're going to do one final collection of Botanica to say goodbye, celebrate it, and give you all one last opportunity to have a piece of this beautiful, beautiful product. Now let me just tell you, I've had to do quite a bit of work over the last few weeks behind the scenes to make this possible. I didn't just have all of this stock hanging around, so I've had to pull a few strings, but I think it's worthwhile to send this off for one last time and have it available for all of you to enjoy. And because of that, there are not that many available. So what I've decided to do is come up with 3 different sets, 3 different price points, so hopefully there'll be something for everybody that is affordable or accessible, but there's not many of them. So, and if you do get the chance to have this for one last time, that will make it even more special. So let me walk you through some of the products if you don't know about them, because I know that there are new people here from the last few years who haven't probably seen my collection. So what we have first is the Botanica candle. This is called Botanica English Garden. And by the way, the packaging was designed by me. I love peonies. They are a flower that is so beautiful in the Cotswolds. And what I also like about peonies is that they're only really around for about 4 weeks and then they are gone. So that it's kind of a bit of a weird thing that's what's happened to the candle as well. So I knew I wanted a peony, I knew I wanted a little bumblebee, butterfly, a ladybird, and so I found an artist through Instagram actually, and I contacted him and he created the packaging. So this is completely unique packaging. The candle, when you open the box, there is a little quote inside that says, "To plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow," and that was said by Audrey Hepburn. And you've got the lavender colour here, which is the same colour as the peony, and then the candle inside. And I have to tell you, as soon as you open that box, the fragrance just arrives and you get that beautiful scent. And when I had my warehouse here in Edinburgh, it was the best smelling warehouse in the whole of Scotland because you just opened the door and it just filled the space. So we've got a beautiful ceramic vessel, it's white, you've got the lovely branding on here. So this candle is 220 grams, and the fragrance, when I was creating it, you could decide how much fragrance you wanted to add to the candle, and I added, I think it was 9%, which is quite high, which is why it smells so great. And as I said before, if you're not burning it, it will still fragrance the room. It is a beautiful, beautiful scent. It's kind of, the heart note is rose, but you also get this very vanilla, powdery fragrance, which is very old school, elegant. And then you get kind of the freshness of freshly cut grass, a little bit of soil, like when a vegetable garden and the sun is hitting it, you get that beautiful fragrance. So it's earthy, sweet, elegant, feminine and fresh. It's kind of a very unisex fragrance, which is what you need for the house, but it really does capture the essence of an English garden. So yep, I've been burning these in my house for 5 years. Lots of people, when they come here, they want to know what it is, and so many of you have bought them. And like I said, you can just go on the website and see the reviews. So that is the candle. And that was the very first product that I created in the Botanica collection. And then I thought, what about if you want to have more of a permanent thing in the home in terms of fragrance, so that when you walk in, it immediately hits you. And even though the candle does do that, something that does it better is a diffuser. So I decided to bring out the Botanica diffuser, and when I saw the packaging, I was so pleased because it's just so beautiful. Even if you only get the box, it's just a great thing to have. So this is exactly the same fragrance, and comes with the reed diffuser sticks and then the little Botanica diffuser. So you pop those in there and you probably twist these over once a week, and that will give you that constant fragrance. It's great for a little hallway, an entrance hall. When you walk into the door, you get this beautiful, beautiful scent. So that is the essence of the fragrance collection. You've got the candle and the diffuser. They're really great together. And as part of one of the sets that are going to be available, you will be able to buy these together. So that is the candle and the diffuser. And then when I was thinking about what product I wanted to create next, I always like to think about what I actually use in my home, because if I do that, I know that it's going to be something that I know works, I use, and that will actually be valuable to everybody else. So I thought, what do I use in my house all the time? I use candles, I use diffusers, and the natural thing next was to create something for the table. I like to have people over for dinner, I like to entertain, and even when I'm not, I like to sit at my own table on my own and make dinner an occasion. It's something that I've always liked to do rather than just eat off my lap or a tray. I like to just set a little table and make it beautiful, because I think life is too short not to do things like that. So I thought the next thing I'm going to create is my own linen napkins. And this is one of my very favourite products, because this is again my own design. It's again based on the Cotswolds, but what I decided to do, I wanted to create something really special, something unique and beautiful. And I sourced this gorgeous linen from Italy. Now this is recycled linen. It's this beautiful grey colour, and each one has a garden design. So you've got this espalier tree, you've got a topiary tree, a knot garden, and a little garden gazebo. So there's 4 designs with this green stitching. These are all embroidered by hand. The linen is recycled Italian linen, and it's difficult for me to show you on camera, but again, if you read the reviews online, these are a really great size, and the thickness and the quality, you can just feel it when you hold them. So they're really, really gorgeous quality, beautiful napkins, and these will last for the rest of your life if you take care of them. So this is a great product. They come in this set of 4. So these napkins are only going to be available in the collector's collection, which is the candle, the diffuser, these napkins, and the product that I'm going to show you now, which is a set of 2 prints. So you may be able to see that one there. We also have this one. So I wanted to create something that if you couldn't buy the candle and you couldn't buy the diffuser, if it was out of your price point, something that you'd be able to get a little piece of Botanica. So I just thought, a print. This is the design that is featured on the packaging. It's a huge print of the peony. You can see the detail. It's absolutely gorgeous, and then it goes so beautifully with the butterfly, which is on the packaging as well. So these are really a great product. They roll up into a tube, so they're very easy to ship. You don't have to worry about them getting damaged on the way, and then you can frame them yourselves, and it just creates a really nice, inexpensive piece of artwork for the home. It's also a great little gift if you want something that's not too high price point, but something that's thoughtful and beautiful. So in the collector's collection, you will get the candle, the diffuser, the set of 4 linen napkins, and the 2 prints. So very limited edition, but it was a real effort to get this candle produced again for this purpose. It's not easy to create a candle. It takes a while, getting the fragrance right, the right amount of fragrance, and just having them produced. So yeah, this is the very last chance to get the Botanica candle and this whole collection together. Very limited edition, but this is a special thing and we have to let it go, I think. So this is the nicest way to do it. So the next collection that we have is what I'm calling the original collection, because it is the fragrance, the original thing that I created. So if you were just wanting beautiful fragrance, you can order this original collection. You get the candle and the diffuser. A great little combo. You can pop the candle in one room, the diffuser in another, and they serve different purposes, but you're getting the same beautiful fragrance. In the third collection, you are able just to order the diffuser. Diffuser is a lot easier to get hold of than the candle, so I was able to get more of them. So I've got a few more of these, so you can just order the diffuser by itself. This is a great option if you want something with a bit more longevity. I don't know about you, but when I'm burning a candle, it's usually every day and they go down quite quickly. A diffuser, you can change the reeds once a week, once a month, and these tend to last a lot longer. I can get about 6 months out of the diffuser before it really is very low. So if you want something that's going to last a much longer time, this might be the collection that you want to order, just the diffuser by itself. And as I'm sitting here, I'm just thinking about the prints, because these were a really great little product and a lot of people loved them. I'm just thinking this might be quite easy for me to get more of them made, so I'm not sure whether it's going to be possible, but by the time this video goes out, you will know, so check the website now because you'll know. I might be able to get more prints made, so let me just grab this one so you can see both of them. So these are the prints together. They're quite a big size, and as I mentioned before, very easy for me to ship them. A great easy product, a great price point, really great little gifts. I've gifted these to many people, and you know, even if you don't have any idea about what the fragrance is, Botanica, pretty nice images to have. And there are so many ways that you can make these even more beautiful. I mean, I've got them in the very simple white frames, but you can mount them into bigger ones. They can make a real statement because they're such a great size, and they take up quite a lot of wall space. So if you're looking to maybe decorate the house, fill up a blank wall. I've got so many blank walls in my house and art can be expensive. So this might be a great way for you to fill a gap in the wall and just have a beautiful statement piece in the house for a great price point. So check the website. If I've managed to get some more prints, great, and that is another thing that may be in the collection. So those are my 3 collections, possibly 4 if you've got the prints. And yes, as I mentioned at the beginning, it's the end of an era for this Botanica product. It's been a wonderful period of my life. It's something that I will look back with fondly, and I'm going to try my very best just to keep one of each of these products for myself and maybe not use them ever again, so I can just keep them and remember them, because it really was, you know, a happy time. I was just starting my YouTube channel, I was growing online, and this really just represents a moment in time. And before I move on to something else, something exciting, which I will be announcing pretty soon, I think it's nice to reflect on where you began and how that pushed you forward and changed your life. And this product really did. It's a beautiful product. It's something I'm very proud of. You know, it's not easy to create something from scratch. It's not easy to take something from your mind and imagination and make it into a reality. And the fact that all of you so kindly resonated with this product makes it even more special for me, because so many of you got to enjoy it. So yeah, we're going to say goodbye to it, but I think it's the best thing, and we're doing it in a beautiful, beautiful way. So if you would like to check out the collections, you can go onto nicolasfairford.com now, and you can read all about each collection, maybe decide which one is the most suitable for you, or if you want to gift it to somebody, suitable for them. It's not available to buy right now, but you can check it out on the website. What you do need to do if you want to purchase any of the collections is you need to be signed up to my newsletter. So if you're not, go onto nicolasfairford.com. There's a form at the bottom of the page where you just enter your email address and you will be signed up to the newsletter. It is completely free of charge. And then on Thursday at 7 p.m. UK time, you will receive an email with a link to the shop, and then you'll be able to buy the collections. Now, I will tell you that this is a very limited window. The shop will be closing on Saturday evening, and that will be the end of this Botanica collection. So it's just a few days of being able to make up your mind, decide which one is for you if you want to buy something, and then there will be Thursday to Saturday. And that will be the end of this Botanica era. So it's fun, it's special, and I'm really glad to be able to, for the very last time, just offer this product again, because it was a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I am going to be sad to see it go, but it's time, and it's time for something new. So yeah, it's all exciting, and I want to thank everybody again for your support. You've always been very kind about me and everything that I do here on YouTube. I feel very supported, so this is just my way of saying let's say goodbye and give you one last chance to be able to have this product for yourselves again. Alright everybody, that is all from me today. It is nice for me to be able to come here, tell you about this collection if you didn't know about it already. So many of you do. It's nice for me to actually reminisce about this collection, because it has been 5 years, and sometimes you forget what you've created and how much work it took and how part of your journey it is. So it's nice to sit here in this video one last time and just focus on this gorgeous product. So yeah, don't forget, if you want to be able to buy the collection, sign up to the free newsletter on nicolasfairford.com, and on 7 p.m. on Thursday you'll get the email with the link. Alright, have a lovely, lovely rest of the weekend, a great week ahead, whatever you're up to, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.